question. Good question. All right, hey, I'm Aaron Jack. And so this is some work that I've been working on recently, and it's part of a larger series with just like faces and the intermixing of kind of going off and into the adventures and experiences with other people. I think that's the thing, is finding experiences with other people, and then how do those experiences change the inner world. So a lot of this series is like going on this journey of the inner world and how the external internal reflections happen. And this is all very recent that's here, and recently I've been doing a lot with turning some of these into AI, and that's on my Instagram, like using AI and starting to do like interactive work with some of it. So these kind of become base layers, that the physical representations become the base layers for what's changed and reflected in the outside, in the next layers of technology. So it's like building blocks of that. So kind of like how I don't know, at least in my mind, it's kind of the reflective of how the human experience can underlie the interaction between AI and technology, but kind of coming back to the physical experiences and the physical representations as the place where that can start. So instead of going directly to AI or whatever technologies these are, it's how to start off that journey in our physical lived life and the representation in the inner world to the external world, and then on the journey through the next layers and levels of technology. Yeah, I don't answer any questions.
Yeah, they take on a new life.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot with them taking on new life and mapping them with faces and yeah, and having
it.
it.
Night yesterday, for real, I spent about 6 hours and a half consecutive on AI. Trust me, and on the basics of how to can, because itself is so fucking bullshit. Let's talk about it. But when you can use it as application, mix it then together, like what's the border, what you can mix between. Can you just put photography inside of it and then AI to animate? The collage of different media that AI actually allows you to.
Yeah, and I think that collage of not only the medium, but also of our inner experiences. And so like to go back and to say that AI isn't just by itself, but it's how do we put ourselves into it and choosing what do we allow that rendering to become. So this is just that beginning of that rendering process, but also that the end rendering can be brought back to the physical medium. And I like that back and forth, that we can say, okay, but like this is the piece that you can hang on your wall that represents this larger maybe experience that you might have with like behind the screen or at home or whatever else, and then you can put this on your wall, and that moving image becomes internal to the lived experience. So I mean, you can check that out on my Instagram and all that, but that's this is the basis of it, that it kind of comes into the
question.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
asked already
No, go for it.
I like your work, but the only thing I missed to ask is, are they singular and individual pieces, or they are like a journey? Because I saw the way you use the, it seems like a navigation map. So are they like this, like not a series of, but one only kind of transformation of.
Yeah, I think that they could be either way. I really, I come from a background of industrial design, so it's really about this iterative process, and like and I take that iterative process, coming from industrial design into the lived experience. Like, how do we go about life and are able to iterate in the internal experience, and that's represented in my drawings, that they're each like different representations, each an iteration, a different way to experience. I'm like, oh, I like this, I don't like that, and then I just do the next one, and I just like that iterative process. So it could be like the journey, but it could also be an individual piece. I mean, I don't know, but maybe that's a way to go, is like the journey of it. And I just like the hanging, I don't know, just come to the hanging style. Yeah. Any more questions? Yeah. Cool. Thank you.